explains why she and Chris Merrick broke up and that he was detained today. I'll explain everything. Chris got into difficulty with the law recently. What happened? I know many of you are asking what happened, why he was arrested, and if we should be concerned. Break it down. To establish the scene, let's briefly introduce Chris Merrick before discussing the arrest. His friendship with Amy Roloff made him famous. Before then, Chris lived a low-key life. He's a calm real estate agent who loves motorbikes. After becoming acquaintances, he and Amy started dating. The show depicted their love story, and they married in 2021. Their lives were full of happiness and fresh beginnings. As we know, reality TV rarely goes as planned. Chris Merrick was detained recently. The startling part? We weren't anticipating that considering his placid public character. Let's discuss the arrest. Chris was detained after an argument, reports said. Initially, the arrest seemed unrelated, but it was traffic-related. A simple traffic stop apparently stopped Chris Merrick. After investigating, authorities detained him for irregularities. The actual cause for the arrest is unknown, although early indications imply intoxicated driving. Impaired driving may have significant implications, and Chris's arrest aroused discussion despite no charges. Chris cooperated with authorities and was freed, but alcohol or other narcotics were unknown. Amy Roloff has supported him throughout this journey. All of this means what? Yes, this arrest was suspicious. Fans of Amy and Chris's relationship are surprised by this turmoil. To clarify, Chris has not been charged with a crime. It appears he has apologized and is dedicated to a responsible resolution. Chris has had Amy's support throughout. Amy stated online that they are fighting this struggle together. Chris, like everyone else, makes errors, but how you address them counts. We may watch these stars on film, but they have their own troubles and tribulations, just like everyone else. Chris appears to be coping with his own challenges, as Amy has been frank about her struggles. While Chris's arrest is still a mystery, Amy and Chris are still very much together. We hope they can overcome this unexpected turn of events together. They've both been through a lot. Your thoughts on this? Are you shocked by Chris Marek's arrest, or could it have been handled differently? Amy and Matt, the Little People Big World ex-couple, started the show as leads. However, after many ups and downs, the couple ended their 27-year marriage. Before the Roloff dispute, the ex-partners got along. After his controversial acts on the 100-acre estate, Matt's ex supported her children. Instead of giving it to his children, he sold it. Due to her past traumas, 60-year-old celebrity Amy Roloff started weeping. Amy, Little People Big World star, remarried after divorcing Matt Roloff. The 60-year-old lives peacefully after marrying Chris Merrick. A recent dispute between the duo revived the matriarch's previous traumas. In the last episode, Amy and Chris discussed her garden idea. Chris had to repeat the approach since Amy didn't get it, causing an argument. Marek says they occasionally dispute but find a solution. The disagreement revealed Amy's worries. She accepted that she is more sensitive to everything. The star reportedly tried to meet expectations throughout her life. Amy accepted that these problems harmed her marriage to Matt. Due to a lack of encouragement and support, the 60-year-old felt rejected at times in the marriage. The tearful grandmother claimed internal troubles. She remembered her youth. She's glad Chris thinks she's right for him. Little People Big World supporters rejoiced when Chris comforted his wife after her collapse. He accepted Amy as sufficient. Watching the couple reconcile was fun. During the argument, Chris tried to defuse the situation. The 60-year-old star is married and embracing life, say admirers. On social media, Amy always uploads images with Chris. She uploaded a date night photo with Chris on Instagram. The pair grinned in the selfie. Many of Amy's culinary films end with the father. It only represents the couple's understanding and connection. Fans have noted Chris's worry regarding his wife's children. Despite not being their biological father, the patriarch recently asked about the Roloff children's well-being and commented on their behavior. Chris is more affectionate than Matt, say fans. Little People Big World spoilers show Amy Roloff sharing her pain with followers. She just informed her fans that she will see her 96-year-old father, who may not live long. Let's study her Michigan excursion and its result. The Roloffs seem to have more time now that Little People Big World is over. Amy has been visiting family to maximize her time. She planned a special vacation to Michigan to visit her elderly father and other relatives. She and her family value these moments. Amy has more time to travel and see relatives since the program was canceled. Not all travels are easy. Airport delays appear to have plagued her. Amy announced in her last post that she was leaving Michigan after seeing her relatives, which was heartbreaking. She wrote, "Bittersweet leaving Michigan today. I want to see Chris, my kids, and my grandkids again. It was nice to spend more time with my dad. Since Amy knows her father may not live long, she must spend as much time with him as possible." Amy said she wanted to return to Washington with her husband and grandchildren after flight delays. She recounted her long delays and airport cocktails. She appears happy to be back with her family. Amy's next trip to visit her family will be followed to see whether she updates followers on her father's condition. Little People Big World actress Amy Roloff divorced Chris Merrick. Amy informed her social media followers of this decision. Continue watching to learn why this couple split. Amy and Chris married a year ago on August 28, 2021. This was a significant occasion for the Little People Big World couple, so fans were excited. The show featured a wedding portion. The pair split a week before their one-year wedding anniversary. Fans were shocked when they weren't together. However, what happened? Amy gave fans an insight into her life by sharing her latest activities. You may be startled to see Chris missing from some of her Instagram posts. Amy uploaded photos from her Michigan trip with her family on Instagram this week. During her stay, she visited family and attended a wedding. Amy appeared to enjoy herself. Many fans noted that Chris was absent from all the photos. Thus, their comments on her blogs asked about him. Luckily, Amy Roloff explained why none of her photos showed her and Chris together quickly. Instagram commenter Amy Roloff answered many fans' questions. "I know many of you wanted to know where Chris was," she wrote. "Because we both visited our families, he was going to Idaho. For the finest. We appreciate our family time. It seems this separation was brief. Amy wanted to come home and meet her spouse in another Instagram post." Do you like that Chris Marek and Amy Roloff saw their families? Did you wonder why Chris wasn't with Amy's father? Little People Big World actress Amy Roloff struggles to say goodbye to her father. Her 96-year-old father and her had always been close. TLC star comes Michigan often to spend time with relatives. Amy loves discussing about her family's lovely stuff. Her social media messages promoting happiness garner notice. A perfect mother, daughter, grandma, and mother-in-law, the Little People Big World star has shown. Amy's compassion has garnered her many fans. She returned Jacob and Isabel to her homeland. Their grandpa time was great. Amy just returned to Michigan. Her sadness comes from saying goodbye. Amy was clarifying what? About what? Amy Roloff likes father-daughter time. She regularly talks and shares new facts about him. TLC star regularly schedules solo trips to care for and spend time with him. Amy wrote a touching 95th birthday message for her father. She posted a sweet selfie of them drinking. The reality star was overjoyed by her father's success. "Happy Father's Day, Dad. You're 95? I'm excited to meet you in Michigan in late July." She stated she cherishes every moment with him. The reality star reminded her viewers to embrace chances while they last. Her favorite person is hard to say goodbye to for Amy. Despite becoming a mother and grandma, she loves her dad. The TLC host tries to see him in Michigan. Amy visited her father in her hometown lately. Her fans know she adores him. Thus, saying goodbye to her favorite person was difficult for the Little People Big World star. "I am bittersweet leaving Michigan today," she posted on Instagram, "but I am ready to return to Chris, my children, and my grandkids." She showed her roadside mojito in the selfie. The reality star was thrilled to see her father again. Fans loved how Amy enjoyed her time with her elderly father. She should realize that her father is aging and spend as much time with him as possible. Reality star knows the value of relationships. Amy never neglects her kids and grandkids. She must have been sad saying goodbye to her dad. The reality star was pleased to see Chris, the kids, and the grandkids again. What did you think of Amy's kind gift for her dad? Amy Roloff became famous with Little People Big World. Her fans have always supported her. Even if Little People Big World isn't broadcasting, The star updates followers on everything on social media. Fans are still reeling over Amy's startling health revelations. Her audience worried about her declining health. Does she have serious illnesses? Now where's she? Little People Big World actress Amy Roloff and Chris Marek are loving life. After leaving Matt, she never returned. The celebrity found love in the midst of all and now sees her kids. However, she appears to be aging. Amy just told her Instagram fans some startling things. 2 weeks in Michigan and her prolonged vacation with family and friends were known to viewers. She observed unexpected health changes after returning. Amy uploaded an Instagram video of her pet stroll. She said she felt horrible coming home. The Little People Big World star reportedly had neck, back, and headache issues. Amy cannot understand what is happening to her. Still, she appeared upbeat. The celebrity said she was exercising and felt a sunbath would help her mood. Amy is 60, so 2 weeks of nonstop fun must have exhausted her. Fans hope Amy will back to normal in a few days. The recent vacation to Michigan brought Amy Roloff several experiences. She experienced pain and joy with her family. She injured her lip. Little People Big World admirers inquired why the celebrity's bottom lip was swollen. Amy quickly admitted to slipping from a cabin retaining wall. The situation deteriorated when she was surrounded by 12 bees, not mosquitoes. However, she prayed for fast lip healing and praised God for good teeth. A fan asked Amy how she was feeling, and she answered, "It's much better now." The situation might have been worse, she said. The renowned individual said she was lucky and God was watching over her. Fans could rest after learning Amy had fully healed. Many viewers advised Mama Roloff to take care of herself at 60 since she should be contemplating her health. Audrey Roloff, a member of Little People Big World, provides a postpartum update following the delivery of her 4th child. She experiences both the most delightful and the most challenging aspects of caring for a neonate. Audrey Roloff has recently given birth to her 4th child. A newborn daughter named Mirabella Roloff was born to her. The TLC celebrity was delighted to experience a home birth without any complications. She was a few days past her due date. Therefore, she was uncertain about what to anticipate. However, the Little People Big World reality star has been transitioning to her new role as a mother of 4 and a family of 6 since the arrival of her infant. She and her spouse, Jeremy Roloff, are both from sizable families. Therefore, it was consistently something they desired for themselves, and now that aspiration is becoming a reality. Audrey expressed gratitude for the effortless delivery. She disclosed that it fulfilled all of her expectations and aspirations. She is eager to recount the birth narrative. However, she intends to dedicate additional time to her infant before disclosing her home birth experience with baby 4. Audrey provided an update on her postpartum experience. She discloses that the initial week is the most challenging aspect of the entire procedure. The TLC star has been coping with a tongue-tied infant and a milk production that is Dolly Parton-sized and denser than honey. She is also recuperating from the physical and emotional trauma she endured during childbirth and postoperative contractions. The former cast member of Little People Big World has disclosed that she is currently experiencing mastitis, as she has during her previous pregnancies. She elucidates that she has encountered mastitis on numerous occasions and has acquired the ability to address it naturally. Additionally, she has an angelic lactation woman who visits her residence and rescues her. Therefore, she is surrounded by a strong support system. Audrey believes that the past week has been quite eventful. However, she believes that it is a combination of the most rewarding and challenging instances of your life. Audrey Roloff also discloses that her 4th infant is distinct from her other offspring. Mirabella is the first child of her and Jeremy to be born with a significant amount of dark hair, while their other 3 children all have light-colored hair, she explains. However, infant 4 appears to be deviating from the hairstyles of her siblings. The other 3 children of the Little People Big World star are ecstatic about their new infant sibling. She finds it the most delightful to observe all of her children holding infant Mirabella. Audrey captured photographs of each sibling holding their newborn sister. They will need to adjust to the presence of a neonate. However, admirers are now inquiring as to whether she and Jeremy will attempt to have a fifth child or if this will be their final one. Audrey Roloff is currently being subjected to severe criticism regarding her parental decisions. The former Little People, Big World personality chose to cure one of her children's maladies with a home remedy. However, her critics argue that it was necessary to seek medical attention. Audrey and her spouse, Jeremy Roloff, are the parents of 4 children, daughters Ember and Mirabella, and sons Bode and Radley. Audrey disclosed that their oldest son, Bode, experienced an earache during an Instagram story Q&A. In a post titled, "Dude, Take Your Kid to the Doctor," a screenshot of Audrey's story was captured and uploaded to Reddit. Bode, a 5-year-old, was photographed lying on his cot with a red light device directed at the back of his skull. Audrey's caption, "Ear Pain Be Goner," implies that her son's earaches are alleviated by red light therapy. Audrey was criticized by Little People Big World supporters in the comments section of the Reddit thread for failing to transport Bode for medical care. Audrey's critic inquired, "When does this garbage become reportable?" A fellow Redditor responded, "At this juncture, this is medical neglect." A third Reddit commenter expressed their fury toward Audrey's children, stating that the red light therapy is dangerous for children, especially their eyes, and is unlikely to be effective. An additional critic stated that oral discomfort is not a matter for which to engage in a game of red light, green light. "I despise the situation in which the children are compelled to bear the consequences of their parents' incompetence. We will visit the doctor if my child is experiencing discomfort or illness to determine the best course of action," Mommy added. Esteemed. Audrey's decision was deemed callous and perilous by one critic. Audrey and Jeremy are known to those who follow them on social media for their commitment to maintaining a pure lifestyle, treating the majority of health issues with homeopathy, and making use of exclusively non-toxic products in their home. Audrey frequently promotes her all-natural products on Instagram, which encompass a wide range of items such as non-toxic laundry detergent and cleaning products, all-natural hair and skincare products, infrared light therapy, alternative medicine products, and organic food ingredients and cookware. Audrey discloses the majority of the products she employs either through her Amazon storefront or with her 1.6 million Instagram followers. Despite the censure Audrey has received for her naturopathic approach to her family's health, she and Jeremy remain steadfast in their beliefs and generally disregard their detractors.